Hey everybody, it's time to stick Silver into some parts of Crisis City he doesn't belong. You may have noticed that we are about to enter Blaze's section of Crisis City, and we're just gonna go around her trigger area. It's actually slightly difficult. If you've really mastered abusing his hover, you can do it pretty easily without even doing the recharge glitch. But if you haven't, you're going to have to recharge, and you'll barely have enough height to make it. But anyway, you can just get up here, use his rock floating thingy to get onto that dash pad and see how hilarious it looks when he runs. Come over here and go over the loop. If you're wondering why we wouldn't use Silver in this section in like a speed run, well, he's slow as fuck. He's also, in theory, terrible at fighting the enemies we're gonna have to fight in this second. Because I completely forgot about one of his abilities. You see, he has an attack that I don't even know if I've used, other than to make dogs sit at attention. And yes, Blaze, thank you. I appreciate that. But normally I just attack enemies by flinging crates at them. Because it's the future and there's tons of crates around. I can't do that here though. So instead, I've got to realize that I have this secondary attack. I guess actually his primary attack, because you press the attack button to do it. So we're going to go over here. We're going to do it. We're going to stun the Graboid. And killing that kills all the enemies, as you remember. Silver's definitely not intended to go through this section. You'll see lots of little fuck-ups. Camera will screw up in a second. And if you're wondering why I don't use that attack more, well, here we go. That's why. It's pretty shitty. Silver actually gets another attack that's slightly better later in the game, but we're going to be skipping it, even in the main run. Spoiler. Because it's terrible and takes away some of his better glitch abilities that I want to be able to use. So, this is the end of Blaze's section, and if you go off to the right of this building over here, you can actually get to Sonic's area. And it's really entertaining. Unfortunately, I haven't mastered that yet. As you can see, it's very far away. Just look straight ahead. It's over there. It's far away, and you need to be able to use Silver's hover basically perfectly. And I'm not quite good enough yet. That's why I had to use the recharge glitch earlier on. So I'm going to work on that a little bit, and I should be able to get over there because it's really funny. But we just beat Blaze's area as Silver, so what do you think happens when we load Silver's area? Unfortunately, we just go back to Blaze. There are some areas of the game where you can have characters encounter themselves by exploiting this kind of glitch. Fortunately, this isn't that.
I'll go on ahead.
So, right after a little edit, we're here, beginning of the level. And I'm going to take you to another part of the level that Silver's not supposed to go to. I'm going to take you where we just were. You might think, but video game playing guy, why would you do that? We were just there. It seems like a huge waste of my time. You're just going to go back there.
The building's not
Why didn't you just, do whatever you were going to do then? Well, that part of the level actually exists here. It's just behind these two buildings. Check it out. Do you recognize it? Do you recognize this? This is the end of the level. We have reached the end of the level, and a cat that doesn't know how to sit down on laps, literally, it's never figured it out, is back. The end ring is supposed to be there. Blaze just died. So here we are. There should be a flame tornado spinning around. We'll see this part of the level in Shadows Crisis City a little later on. And yeah, we've just got this without any enemies. How exciting. We've got some crates to fuck around with. We can throw them at this overpass over here. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? I guess. But yeah, nothing else. None of the context-sensitive things have loaded. None of the enemies are here. There's barely anything to do. But hey, we're gonna play around here. We're gonna have some fun. We could pick up a couple rings. That's fun, right? We love rings. Other than that, there's nothing to do. You can see where we were a couple of minutes ago before the edit right up ahead. Unfortunately, we're not gonna make it over there. Yeah, I am not very good at the hover, so I'm just gonna die and hang out with this cat. Bye.